Retrobit has been on a roll with these retro re-releases lately. It's crazy to see how far along they've come. I remember a time when Retrobit was mostly known for their third-party accessories for retro consoles and their cheaper clone systems that they were doing, like for the NES, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and their all-in-ones, that kind of thing. Over the years, they've formed some crazy partnerships with plenty of brands we all know, like Sega and Capcom. Now, they're releasing an NES game where they partnered with Rare and Arc System Works. The first time for a double license release for them. Battletoads and Double Dragon for the NES. And like all of their retro re-releases, this is not just a simple cart release. The package comes with some interesting stuff, but I feel they definitely are going for more useful with this release than a bunch of extras like stickers. This release comes with a full color manual, an acrylic cartridge display stand, a translucent green shell for the cartridge where you could see the Battletoads and Double Dragon logo on the PCB, and then a couple characters on the reverse side. I think that's pretty neat when they do that kind of stuff. Now also, instead of a basic cardboard box for the game, where you open it from the top and over time you may get wear on the little flap, this time they're putting it in a hardcover case that opens like a book. More similar to a Sega Genesis release from back in the day, but not exactly, but you know what I'm saying. Overall, I think they've been doing a great job with these releases and keeping the price reasonable. This one is going to be $59.99 and is available to pre-order now through Castlemania Games and Limited Run Games in North America. And in Europe, you could pre-order from Strictly Limited Games, Spel and Sant, and Dragon Box Shop. This is an open pre-order from April 19th through May 22nd, though I believe the European links are not quite up yet as of the recording of this video. So if you're in Europe, keep an eye on those retailers as the links should be live soon. So more about the game. This one originally released in 1993 on the NES, so it's fairly late in the life cycle of the console, which is probably why I didn't play it on the NES back then. I'd moved on to the Super Nintendo by that time, but the game also released on the Super Nintendo as well, and I do remember playing that version. And it sounds like Retrobit is planning on doing an SNES version re-release as well in the future, so I think that'll be pretty cool. Now, when I heard Retrobit was doing this release for the NES, I wanted to go back and play it, see what I missed out on. And the NES had a ton of awesome beat-em-ups, and this one definitely holds its own. It's simple, attack and jump, but the combat feels varied. A lot of different moves and enemies to fight, different weapons and items you can pick up. The difficulty starts out not too bad, but I noticed the further you get in the game, the more damage enemies do. And you can even wind up getting juggled into instant death at times. It's a tough game for sure, but I feel like you kind of get used to it. It's just one of those, it's very tough, but I was digging it. Being able to choose between 5 characters and having up to 2 players is nice. The game has 7 stages, with most having multiple parts to them, so it's a decent length game that has a lot of variety and story going on. And I've been, if you can't tell from my voice, I've been sick the past few days and was chilling playing this game, and I really got into it. Like, I thought, I'll just record like a few minutes of footage, but no, I sat there playing it for quite some time. And I felt like being a kid staying, home from school back in the day and just playing NES all day. It was a pretty cool feeling, man. Just sitting back, chilling, and playing this game. And I think it's exciting to see Retrobit do these releases, and I know they're not for everyone. But, hey, buy it or don't buy it, no sweat off my balls type of thing. I think this is a pretty cool little collection here. The way they have it set up with the case and, the cartridge shell and color. And the quality that they've been doing with these things is pretty awesome. So just want to give you guys a heads up. Really do appreciate y'all watching, hanging out with me today. Catch you next time. Bye.